Morning, students. I'm Dr. Balarumi, Assistant Professor of Economics Department. Students, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the Keynesian theory. So, the demand for money, it explains the desire of people for a definite amount of money. Money is needed to manage the transactions and the value of transactions. This is the money people want to keep. So why the people normally needs money? Mainly for transaction purpose. For our day-to-day expenses, we need some amount of money. So we need some amount of money for transaction. At the same time, we need money for precautionary motive also. So due to some emergency purpose, we need some amount of money. Or speculative motive also, we need money. So like that, it has some different needs. Since the quantum of transactions, it relies upon earning, it should be losing that a rise in income leads to a rise in the demand for money. When people, they stockpile their savings in the form of money rather than keeping it in a bank that fetches them interest. The money people stockpile also relies upon the rate of interest. So particularly when interest rate increases, people income less focus on stockpiling money, since holding money leads to holding less of interest earning deposits. So next let us concentrate on the demand for money. So it is affected by several factors including the level of income, interest rate, and inflation, as well as uncertainty about the future. So the way in which these factors affect money, demand is usually explained in terms of three motives for demanding money. One is transaction motive, second one is precautionary motive, and the third one is speculative motive. So these three are the different motives. First, let us concentrate on the transaction motive. See, the transaction motive for demanding money arises from the fact that most transactions involve an exchange of money, because it is necessary to have money available for transactions. Money will be demanded. The total number of transactions made in an economy tends to increase over time as income rises. Hence, an income or GDP rises, the transactions demand for money also rises. Then let's concentrate on the precautionary motive. So people often demand money as a precaution as against uncertain future. So due to some unexpected expenses, we need money. For example, it may be some medical expenses because it is unexpected, or car repair bills. So we cannot expect this type of expenses. So it often requires immediate payment. So the need to have money available in such situations is referred to as the precautionary motive for demanding money. Then let us concentrate on speculative motive. Money, like other source of value, is an asset. The demand for an asset depends on both its rate of return and its opportunity cost. Typically, money holdings provide no rate of return and often depreciate in value due to inflation. The opportunity cost of holding money is the interest rate that can be earned by lending or investing one's money holding. The speculative motive for demanding money arises in situations where holding money is perceived to be less risky than the alternative of lending the money or investing it in some other assets. For example, if a stock market crash seemed imminent, the speculative motive for demanding money would come into play. Those expecting the market to crash would sell their stocks and hold the proceeds as money. the presence of a speculative motive for demanding money is also affected by expectations of future interest rates as well as inflation. So if the interest rates are affected to rise, the opportunity cost of holding money will become greater, which in turn diminishes the speculative motive for demanding money. So similarly, expectations of higher inflation, it gives some greater depreciation in the purchasing power of money and therefore lesser the speculative motive for demanding. So these are the important concepts in the Keynesian theory. Thank you, friends.